Namaste, Gurudev. Returning back to New York City, Mr. Joseph Carini has expressed a sense of great respect and appreciation about your satsang and blessings in his last mail. He has also a most significant question about karma, and sometimes which may be a question of all the ardent spiritual seekers. Therefore, I am going to read the mail out. Dear Gurudeva, I offer my humble obeisance at your feet. I hope this mail finds you well. Since returning to the United States, I have had many opportunities to reflect on my trip and the blessed time I had being with you. Sitting at your feet and learning from your talks were the most useful and delightful of time spent. I keep trying to recall your words and the meanings you have conveyed through them. The meanings are like diamonds that must be mined from the depths of earth. When I returned to New York, so many challenges waited for me. Some are material, some are about relationships, and some are the pull of everyday life, Maya. I have been trying to reflect on the meanings of karma, because in the moments of lucidity, I can sense that all my so-called problems are connected with my karma, and that right attitude is critical. So, my question is, can you explain about karma, both individual and collective? What is the proper way to reflect on it? With warm wishes, Joseph.
Welcome, Joseph. Plethora of unavoidable work delayed my answer to you. It's a wonderful question you asked. Karma. First of all, we need to understand what karma is. It is a Sanskrit word. If we translate in simple English, it means action. Life is action, and through action alone, life manifests itself. The sign of life is work. Without work, no being can live in this terrestrial world, even for a moment. So, this word karma, it has a wider range of understanding than just the word action. Karma, firstly, means any expression of body, mind, senses, intelligence is karma. And then it says the effect of the karma. Every action that we do, it has an immediate reaction we see, and then it leaves a potential form in the back of our head and subconscious level of our mind. The reaction is accumulated. This reaction is the most important thing because they get accumulated. Every action that we do every day, every moment, they go on accumulating certain reaction, potential form. And this karma again forces us to work. That way our memory functions, our inspiration functions, our spirit functions. Every day we pick up the work that we must have done for many days or for years. We love to do that work because action not only accomplishes our purpose, but also forms our nature. Our character, our pattern. Every individual has a pattern, and that pattern is formed by the kind of work he might have done for a long time, including his past life, because we believe in past lives, and past life cannot be avoided because we see that different individuals have different potentialities, different expression, different intelligence. So this is all connected with the past karma, including past lives accumulation of potentialities. So these potentialities are also karma. Maybe you are asking about this potentiality, that your karma is forcing you to be in a certain situation. You are talking about that. Then again, people believe in luck, fortune. Some are fortunate, some are not. Some had bad fortune, some had good fortune. We talk always, some are lucky and some not. But philosophy never talks of accident. Nothing accidental. Cause and effect, action, reaction, action, reaction. That way life goes on. A sequence of action and reaction makes the life move ahead. So, fortune is also made from karma. And then again, you can change your fortune. That possibility is also there. As you work, maybe under the impression of your desires, maybe some desires are lingering from the past and they are impelling you to work. But then again, if you are working with knowledge, knowledge-oriented work, you have wisdom in you, and with wisdom, with awareness, you are doing some good work, creative work, spiritual work that might change your fortune, change your past karma if there is any evil in it, if there is anything wrong in it. So you can amend that too. So karma is a very powerful thing, and the whole universe is moving with the power of karma. And Lord Almighty is beyond this karma because He works out of love. He works out of inspiration, not out of desire, not being attached, not being involved. A lot of people work with involvement, and that involvement involves him, binds his soul, get him more and more attached, and therefrom arises all sorts of suffering. So sufferings come from bad karma. Suffering comes from attached karma, the karma which is full of desires, worldly desires. And when people get attached to these desires and then work accordingly, impelled by desires, or sometimes jealousy, anger, competition, all these instincts also force people to work. So those works are not considered to be good karma. They produce bad karma. But work done with, according to philosophy, according to Gita, work done with selfless spirit, with love, free from desires, with inspiration, that can be of gigantic inspiration. Selfless work can be a great inspiration. People think that, well, without selfish interest, how can you work? But that is a wrong psychology, unspiritual psychology. But if you understand spirituality well, you will see that work can be done more, like great masters like Buddha or Christ or Shankara. They have done within a short period of time massive activities for the benefaction of mankind, and those activities for thousands of years impressing people. How is that possible? Because work from inspiration, work done under supramental inspiration is more effective on human soul, more effective on human mind and human progress, development. Progress basically, as I understand, progress should be individual, progress should be internal rather than external progress. We consider progress to be like making roads or houses, buildings, motor cars, a speedy way of life. But I mean progress not just of machines and the outer situations, but progress should be done within also. Inner journey, inner development, inner consciousness, inner light should be manifested, and this can be done by karma. So you have asked individual karma and collective karma. Individual karma, you have understood very well that it is the effect of your action. If something wrong coming to you, you must understand your past karma must have something wrong, or if coming all good things, then also you understand that you have done some positive activities, and then again you must not be attached to any, either good or bad. You should not be attached to anything, because both are bondage, because good action sometimes brings pride, that's also bondage. So it's individual. What about collective karma? So birds of the same feather flock together. Birds of the same feather flock together. We know the phrase. It is similar like that. Similar action. People of similar action, they get together. Even we can get karma from education. These days, in a particular society, there are certain traditions, traditional activities, there are certain institutional activities, institutional education. So this similar kind of education gives us similar kind of thinking and similar kind of activities which society impels us to do, and that way we sometimes develop similar kind of karma, and we have to live together. Maybe a family has a karma, or a particular nation has a karma, or even in a nation there are groups of people, they have similar karma and get together. Sometimes we find vicious circles. Few vicious people get together and they start doing wrong things. That is also a kind of karma. Or some people get together, do some positive, creative things. That's also karma. So collective karma has something to do with individual karma, definitely. But individual karma is more important. If you have understanding, if you have knowledge, you can manipulate or you can maneuver better karma in your life. So that way collective and individual, generally collective karma works on individual, and individual karma naturally works on collective. But the person who seeks wisdom, the person who seeks freedom, spiritual freedom, moksha, nirvana, whatever you might call, this inner experience of wide consciousness, infinite consciousness, infinite joy, then you need to do selfless work every day, every moment, every action should be done with dedication to God or dedication to mankind. Somewhere or other you must remove your ego from the work so that work may produce some spiritual effect and gives you the power of meditation. That's why the Gita says, Aruruksha munir yogam karma karanam uchyate, yogaruksha tasyaiva sama karanam uchyate. The one who wants to ascend to the pristine plane, infinite plane of yoga, he must start with selfless work. And when he has already ascended to it, then he must control his mind. So controlling mind will lead him to the supreme realization, highest realization. That way, collective karma and individual karma. You have got opportunity to be in a society because of your past karma. Now you must be above society. They also say that it is good to be born in a church, but never good to die in it. So you must be in a society where a system of karma is going on, but you must be above it and realize yourself above good action, karma, and bikarma, wrong action, and then you become a man of realization of akarma state, where there is no karma but only realization, only experience of the great existence of the supreme consciousness.
Well, Gurudev, it is so wonderfully explained, the theory of karma here. But individuals are suffering because of their past memories that they have gathered in the process of their karma life and karma. And this memory is sometimes black or sometimes white. So how to get rid of the black or that of the impressions of the past. And, about this society, it has also the same kind you have said. So now, to live in a society which is not properly guided, and at the same time, to outwit the kind of memory that we have gathered in the past, previous works and
To
things
undo
like
that.
So how to undo that and live in a society which is not all time spiritually relevant to a spiritual seeker? So how does this two things could be reconciled?
Okay, understood. Taking it from highest realization, spiritual realization point of view, you have to destroy your karma. You have to destroy your karma. Karma, good or bad, both have to be destroyed. Now, if I give you a piece of wood and ask you to destroy it, what will you do? You might put it in the fire to burn it. Or the other way is to get it rotten. Rotting will take time. Rotting will take time, and fire will not take time. So whether you have done good or bad, if you have fire within you, the fire of yoga, the fire of knowledge, the fire of spiritual knowledge, wisdom, all karma will be burnt. The Gita says so. Nahi gyanena sadrisham pavitram ya vidyate. Tatsayam yoga sanksiddha kalena atmani vindati. There is nothing in this world as purifying as knowledge, which a man who practices yoga, selfless activities, he attains spontaneously. He attains spontaneously. Jatai dhangsi samidhagnir bhasmasat kurite arjuna. Jnanagni sarvakarmani bhasmasat kurite tatha. As a big heap of wood is burned by a flame, well flared flame burns the heap of wood within no time, exactly the same way all your karma will be destroyed by knowledge, by wisdom, not book knowledge, but direct experience of spiritual ecstasy, spiritual joy, spiritual thrilling and spiritual experience, I mean to say. So spirituality is the way to burn your karma within. Otherwise, people have to go a long way, suffering through, or pleasure or pain, whatever comes, they have to pass through all the phases according to the past karma. But you can destroy karma by having everyday concentration of mind. Everyday practicing concentration. If you have steadily hold your mind, not let it run here and there, steadily hold it, and selfless work will help you to hold your mind properly, and then all this karma will be burned very soon. Very soon. You will be transformed. Transformation is the goal. You have to transform yourself. And transformation takes place only when you can transcend the influence of your work. Transcendental transformation is what we need. Through knowledge, action done with knowledge brings your devotion. And devotion brings knowledge again. So this is the cycle of life. Action done with knowledge. But most people actually they work out of instinct. They work out of desire. But working done with knowledge, with awareness, that I am working not myself, but nature is working through me, and I offer the karma phala. Karma phala has to be understood. The result of my work to the divine, I am not attached to it. If you can offer that way, your work will be all burnt and finished. That is the way.